Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming. Welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be another sneak peek video. Unlike the other sneak peek videos, this one's going to be pretty fast because I recently did one, and there isn't too much information on upcoming events, upcoming monsters, but there is a lot of stuff that piqued my interest. And so for those of you that are new to my channel, all this information is extracted from taringa.net, so if you want to follow along, there's a link in the description. So let's just start scrolling down, and first of all, we have this new legendary monster. It's going to be legendary in metal. More on her in a little bit. Let's scroll down. Oh, actually, more on her right now. I guess that's gonna be her. That's what she's gonna look like. Scrolling down, we have another monster, another upcoming monster. Just look at that, two warrior looking monsters. Scrolling down, we have this really epic looking monster, upcoming premiere monster. Lots of you already know him. He's gonna be Patron's pet, and oh my gosh, he looks amazing. Definitely looking forward to pick him up. At the same time, however, I can't justify spending 299 gems, but no, I'm not gonna get on that rant. So yeah, upcoming monster looks really tight. We have an event which I talked about last time. Basically, if you purchase gems, you're going to be put into a raffle, and then if you win the raffle, you're going to get a really nice reward. But anyway, scrolling back down, we have more pictures of monsters. Currently, the race is going on. We have this information from the maze event that's going to happen. So let's keep scrolling down, and the first thing we see is Remio. He's going to be legendary in fire. I thought he was going to be legendary in light. He looks like a good monster. I mean, the event is called like the Story of Heavens or something of Heavens. I'll find it later on. But just look at this monster. Look at his little hair. It's great. His little sword, his little wings. And then there he is as a teenager. And let's scroll down. Let's keep scrolling down. Let's find his adult form. There he is. Look at that monster. Isn't he just amazing? Those wings, that sword, that glorious hair. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. You can pretty much imagine this monster is going to be in the wing category. And most likely good legions. And let's see his ultimate attack. Can we see anything about it? Special skill. Let's see. He jumps up into the air. And we don't really get to see anything, so I guess we'll just have to wait till the monster actually comes out. And we have Clivia. We have information on Clivia. So let's see. Bloody Roots, low physical damage, deals moderate nature damage, applies regeneration to itself, applies increased healing to itself. I'm not sure what increased healing is. This might be something new. You know how we have that one effect in the game that makes it so monsters receive like 50% less healing, or some monsters have like negative healing? Maybe this will boost healing abilities, so applies regeneration and applies increased healing. And let's see what else we have. Monster Synthesis. Applies double damage to itself, heals itself by 25%, applies regeneration to itself, requires cooldown. A really nice self skill. Makes it so this monster is immune to possession, liking that already. Meat Synthesis. Oh wait, no, that's not what it says. Meat Shinitis? Whatever. Applies energy regeneration to itself, applies damage boost to itself, applies increased healing to itself, requires cooldown. So another self skill, interesting. This time you get stamina regeneration, a damage boost, and increased healing. So we'll have to see what that is. We have deals massive nature damage to one enemy. Heal, what the heck? Deals massive nature and you heal by 45%. Dang, this monster is a survivor. Deals heavy nature damage to all enemies. Deals moderate nature damage to one enemy, that's like skills group 1. Deals moderate nature damage to all enemies, applies nature weakness to all enemies. So there you go, there's your combo. You make everyone weak to nature while dealing a nice amount of moderate nature damage, and then you use your deals heavy nature damage to all enemies, and that is pretty much going to kill all the enemy monsters. Let's see what else we have. Deals moderate nature damage to one enemy, heals itself by 20%. Deals heavy nature damage to one enemy, heals itself by 35%. And so as of right now, the skill set seems pretty straightforward. You get your nature weakness, you get your AoE, you get your massive nature damage, and then you get your self skill. Or if you don't like using two AoEs, like personally I prefer single strong attacks as opposed to AoEs, I might do the deals massive nature damage as well as the deals very heavy nature damage because I'm also healing myself, so that really increases survivability. I'm just gonna have to wait and see until this monster is actually released. As for the ultimate, we have deals massive special damage to all enemies, applies poison, and applies bleeding. So this is gonna be a nature attacker, and so far it looks like a pretty good nature attacker. Because it has a self skill, it's going to be immune to possession, so we just need to hope that it has a good trait, something like harden, maybe immune to stun. That'd be really nice. So looking forward to this monster, definitely looking forward to this monster. And let's read the description. The more Clivia attacks, the more durable it becomes. All the iron in Clivia's diet makes it very durable attackers, so the more it attacks and it can hit very hard, the more life it can gain. Because Clivia has 100% life steals, we did not see that. It can boost or even double its damage, we saw that. It can heal itself, boost its healing, so definitely boost its healing is going to be new, and even gain regeneration. All Clivia needs is to stay alive to keep the vitamins coming through its attacks. So I didn't see any lifesteal, so apparently it's going to have more than just what we saw here. It's going to have lifesteal somewhere. So this monster might be a really great nature. Like, I already thought it was a great nature attacker, but with lifesteal, wow, this might be the kind of monster you run the life rune or a team life rune or something. So we're gonna have to wait and see what becomes of this monster. Really looking forward to seeing her. And then down here we have talking about a molten blob. Ah, this is that really amazing epic monster I was telling you guys about that I love, but he's an epic monster. This guy right here, why is he epic? Oh my gosh, I wish he was legendary. But enough about that, let's move on to more information. The Monster Merit Award. Vote now for the monster you'd like to get in this event. So which of these 4 monsters are you going to want? An Uru, a Super Tomato, a Malaire, or a Lamu? Obviously I would recommend that you don't pick Lamu because Lamu is a breedable legendary, so you have a choice between 3 pretty good magic monsters in my opinion. We have Super Tomato, a magic denier, Uru, also a magic denier with an AoE stun, Malaire, a magic attacker. Malaire is also in the superhero books, Uru's in the spirits book. I don't know where Super Tomato is in all of this. I think, oh wait, Super Tomato is also in the superheroes book. So yeah, I'm curious to know, who do you guys like from these 3 monsters? Which one are you going to be voting for? And the upcoming event after this current race is the Primal Elements Maze. So that's where we're going to be getting those monsters like Living Forest and Gaia Nova, I believe her name was. I don't recall off the top of my head. I think I'll see it later. We have a 72-hour challenge event coming up, and I don't know if it's here on Taringa, but I saw somewhere that's actually going to be Baba Yaga as one of the monsters you can get. A free Baba Yaga potentially for many players. If you're a low level player, you can probably get 2 or 3 copies of her. That is just phenomenal. So make sure to start saving your gold and make sure you level up your Food Guardian because you still have plenty of time to level up that Food Guardian. So yeah, be sure to do that. War in the Heaven Island, that's the one I was talking about. War in the Heaven Island, that's where we're going to be getting 3 new monsters. Wars at Heaven. I'm wondering if we're going to have the antithesis of Heaven, so something like a Hell Island. So that'll be interesting, and then we get more Evil Legion monsters, more Dark monsters. Well, actually, even these Heaven monsters, you know, Remio, he's fire, and the other monster is going to be metal. So maybe we'll have just some Hell monsters that are different elements, so that'll be interesting. War in Heaven, the story. Heaven is at war, chaos has been unleashed, and Heaven never looks so much like Hell. Thankfully, in the midst of chaos, the 3 heroes of our latest island have appeared. So yeah, these 3 new monsters, they're obviously going to be good guys. Or maybe it won't even be like Hell versus Heaven, maybe it'll just be like bad monsters within Heaven, which would be in Evil Legions. I don't know, anything can happen, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. At the same time, the War in the Heaven is probably going to be a progressive island, and if it's anything like the last progressive island, hopefully they have good monsters available, because typically the newest monsters, the last 2, even up to the 3rd legendary monster, they're kind of hard to get without spending any gems. And really quickly, off the top of my head, the only legendary monster I can see being in this island for free is probably going to be an Arch Knight, which kind of sucks because he is breedable, but I don't know, we'll have to see. Does anyone else come to mind? Let me know in the comments below, because he's the only one that really comes to mind that would fit War in Heaven. Well, you know, that's not true. I also considered Uriel, but I really doubt Social Point would give him out for free in an island. Even if he was like the 3rd to last monster, I would gun for him. I'd definitely go for him. Or you know what, there's also Ogma. They'll probably give Ogma out for free instead of an Arcanite since he's breedable. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Anyways, Primal Element story, so if you want to find out about the Monster Legends lore, we have an all Light Wars coming up, so make sure you get your Light monsters ready, get your Demise, get your Light Attacker. If you have a Glow Brush, I believe Glow Brush can make the enemies weak to light attacks, so you can really set up some amazing combos there. So make sure to get your light monsters ready. Special decoration in Monster Wood. Watch videos and find the 3 parts of the magical mirror. So if you want to find a magical mirror, that's nice. The cool thing is you get to watch 20 videos every 12 hours, and so roughly 40 free gems per day, minus of course the times you get the parts, so that's pretty nice. And then we have Slayentor visiting Monster Wood. Oh, that reminds me, what's going to be the rare monster or the epic monsters that are in the event? Oh, you know what, maybe it'll be someone like Estherol, which would be amazing because that monster used to breed Arch Knight. So then without even putting that monster in the event, they're still giving players a way to get him. So yeah, I definitely find myself even more looking forward to that event. And then this is what I really wanted to touch on, Nishant's Bodyguard. So this monster is out on the wiki, and there's one skill that is just like, what the heck, how can they give this to a monster? Like, I was anticipating a skill like this on a Nemesis monster since Nemesis monsters are really overpowered. Well, maybe overpowered isn't the right word except if you're talking about Sammy, but the Nemesis monsters are just above average. But look at this skill right here, Turbulence, deals moderate dark damage to enemies, gives evasion to all targets, and a team evasion skill. Evasion, for those of you that don't know, it's not like space time. It's 100 times better. It's what space time wishes it could be. When you have evasion, nothing really affects you. You take no damage from attacks, no damage from DOTs, and best of all, effects can't land on you, which means you can't be immobilized, you can't be frozen, you can't be stunned, mega stun, possessed, hack, no effects work on you. The only thing that does work against a monster with evasion is something like stamina drain, you know, like General Thetis doing stamina devours, or any monster with 100% stamina drain, 50% stamina drain, but other than that, you're protected. And this monster has an insane speed of 3,498, which looks like it's becoming the new norm. More and more, lots of new monsters are being released with that base speed as opposed to 3,465. And so a monster like Nishant's Bodyguard with this amazing speed with this skill, you can do so many incredible combos, and in Team Wars, you can easily get 3 coins. You know, you can run a level 4 monster on your team, use your team evasion skill, and then the enemy monsters are going to be attacking that level 4 monster, or you can run an attacker with 3 strength runes, a supporter with 3, and a supporter with a higher base speed than your attacker with 3 team speed runes, and just set up the evasion, and you can't be immobilized, and you just wait for the attacker to go, have your support monster give him increased accuracy, give him double damage, and then your attacker does the AoE, and just an easy 3 coins. Especially because you might be thinking, armor, that won't work because then your Nishin's bodyguard is going to be a target. Wow, she actually has another evasion skill, a self evasion skill, so I don't know, this skill just alone is way too powerful in my opinion. I don't know if it's going to be changed or not, which is why I'm going to wait to do an analysis on this monster. Most likely it is going to stay though, just seeing as how the monsters are becoming extremely powerful. Like the old generation of monsters compared to this generation of monsters, it's just, there's a huge discrepancy. And so yeah, we potentially have ourselves currently the best bodyguard. I like the first 2 or 3 bodyguards were like, come on, really? And then we got Darmit's bodyguard, which was like, hey, this monster's pretty good. You can run him full speed, he can be anti-freeze, or you can give him strength runes, he can be an incredible attacker, just because his attack is like a 72 damage special based AoE, which is insane. And then we have a team evasion, but if that's not enough, check out the ultimate on this monster, Shadow Army. Gives precision, damage boost, and an extra turn to all allies, not a single ally, all of your allies. So not only do they get an extra turn, they get a damage boost and they get increased accuracy, which means they aren't going to be missing and they're going to be dealing more damage. What the heck, what kind of ultimate skill is this? This is a fantastic monster. But again, I'm going to wait to fully analyze her just in case there's some changes to this monster. And actually I apologize, this video might be a little longer than I originally expected. There's only 2 more things I want to talk about. The first of which is Lab Rush Hour. I've been getting a lot of messages from people asking me whether or not they should buy a certain monster, and I'm going to go ahead and say you should just wait, because check this out. Make the most out of Monster Cell Week within the Lab Rush Hour. So we're going to have a Monster Cell Week within the next 5 days. According to the date, it's going to happen September 12th all the way through September 15th. So I would recommend just waiting. Don't buy any monster now. I know Cassandra is currently available and she's a phenomenal monster, but she is going to cost you 249 gems. Whereas with Monster Cell Week, you can get pretty much any monster that's available, and there's a huge variety of great monsters available for 150 gems, assuming the glitch still works. If you don't know about the glitch, just go to my channel and search Monster Cell Week glitch. I'm sure you'll find like 2 or 3 videos about it. But essentially, it's just a way to get legendary monsters for really cheap, 150 gems. Which is why I personally can't recommend that you purchase any monster up until Monster Cell Week. If the glitch doesn't work, well hey, it's not like you really missed out, because then you would have a nice hoard of gems available to use whenever there's a future cell or something. So my personal opinion would be to just hold off on buying any single monster until the Monster Cell Week is released. And then the last thing I wanted to show everyone was just the animations for Cloud. And so obviously he's going to be legendary in light, and just look at this cute adorable little monster. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till he's released. I think in terms of like beastly looking monsters like him, I really love Tyro's design, but now like this monster just takes it. It is one of the best designs by far. It's so funny how we have MMO monster who was like, and then we got Patron who's a phenomenal light monster, so we can only hope that this monster is also pretty phenomenal. And just by looking at his design, it appears like he's going to be an attacker monster. And just look at his ultimate, that is so funny, Patron is riding Cloud. And yeah, with that last little bit said, that is going to conclude this sneak peek video. I'm so sorry if it was longer than I anticipated, but now I want to hear from all of you guys. What does everyone think about Nishin's Bodyguard? How do you feel that we're going to get a monster that has a team evasion skill, especially a monster that's available in the team shop? Also, of the 3 monsters you can vote for, Uru, Super Tomato, or Malaire, let me know who you're going to be voting for. Even if you're not voting, let me know who you would vote for. And then lastly, I just want to know, what are you most excited about? From everything you've seen in this video, what are you really looking forward to? With that being said, I hope everyone has a great, amazing day. I wish you all the best of luck on your Monster Legends adventures, especially right now there's a race going on. Best of luck to all of you. And like always, remember to dream big and pursue your passions.